Welcome back to the most fun, another episode of Keeping Tabs. We are outdoors. You know, this is where I love to be. As you know, Keeping Tabs is keeping you posted on today's adventures through the eyes of a Black journalist, a Southern belle, and a new entrepreneur owning Tabney Dozier Enterprises, a multifaceted media company. And we have grown. This media company began through my vast and marvelous skills through journalism, but it's no longer just me. The enterprises portion of this company has taken off, and it's absolutely incredible to see. You are seeing the logo right now and seeing all that we have going on. We offer press release distribution, event planning and MC duties, public speaking and media training, crisis communication, and visual and written storytelling. Today's episode is called Following Your Dreams is Expensive. If your mind immediately thought of costs, you're not wrong, but money is not what we're talking about. This episode focuses on grit, on dedication, implementation of company protocols, protecting your intellectual excellence, which is truly the most valuable asset that we possess.
Say, don't compare your chapter 2 to someone's chapter 300. Don't despise small beginnings. I started very small, and God has increased and expanded my territory. So trust the process, go through the process, enjoy the process, because on the other side of the process is the promise that God has for you.
Well, that is a former nurse turned multi-millionaire entrepreneur, Monique Rodriguez. She formed Mael Organics out of a need and desire for healthier options for our crowns. She recently sold her company to Procter & Gamble Beauty, but her and her husband will remain as CEO and COO respectively. Her advice was golden. Comparison is the thief of joy. Stay with us. We're back after this quick break. TDE is everywhere you want to be, at the Breeders' Cup, one of horse racing season's hottest events in Southern California. Does your company desire to elevate its image? Bet on a winner. Bet on TDE. Let's strategize now and grow your brand together.
The great thing about entrepreneurship is purpose, and that's what will motivate you to get up every single day and chase after that thing that you love. When it becomes something that you no longer love, it's time to get out of it, because anything worth having is going to be hard. It's that thing that keeps waking you up in the morning when you have those thoughts of, man, I want to do this, I want to do that, that it seems to kind of chase after you from a little kid or as an adult. You keep hearing those whispers in your ears to do more, then that's the motivation, the confirmation to do more. And so you owe yourself that dash when you die, that should be filled with purpose.
Welcome back. You just heard from Lateris Whitfield, founder of Dear Future Wifey podcast, a platform with hundreds of thousands of subscribers that was birthed during the COVID-19 pandemic. We talked on the red carpet during Super Bowl week, and he said he never imagined his life would skyrocket like this, but it was his faith and grit to bring to reality what was already in his mind. Following your dreams is expensive because many won't invest the precious time, bravery, and moral fiber needed to rise from the status quo. Do you have what it takes to make your dreams happen when you can't drop your work at the door like most company gigs? In the entrepreneurial realm, your productivity and your income is often tied to your actions.
When I started the Dear Future Wifey podcast in 2020, I never had any idea what it would become, but I showed up authentically every single day, having those conversations with people that I felt like could pour into me, and then the fruit of that labor began to manifest, and now it's one of the biggest podcasts in the world. Yeah, so I always say, just show up, show up, show up.
Really being a community activist, led me to other things outside of music. So I'm grateful that hip hop has taken me to become a cooking host. I have my own cooking show, Downright Delicious with Yo-Yo, on Aspire TV, and now you can see it on Prime Video. We just got our season 2. Woo! 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 And that's a gift from God. You know, no one knew I knew how to cook, and it's the first time that people actually get to see me, not on camera portraying a role, but seeing me, seeing my family in the kitchen doing something that centers me and speaking to the people as Yolanda.
Latera said, show up, show up. And you know what? Many did not know that rap pioneer Yo-Yo has a cooking platform, and it is one of the avenues that she shows love in a space that provides healing.
Cooking saved me from depression. Going down those aisles, trying to figure out what new ingredients. You know, my mom's a soulful cooking. How do I, do something different than macaroni and cheese, fried greens, and cabbage and catfish, oxtails and chicken. But just to find different ingredients that we never had in our home kind of made me focus. And so cooking actually saved me from, helped me get out of my depression.
What a beautiful testimony by one of the greatest female rappers of all time. Following your dreams can be expensive. Sharing your vulnerabilities are expensive. Choosing another avenue and leaving what's comfortable is expensive. But as you heard from these successful entrepreneurs on the red carpet, it's even more expensive to suppress your imagination due to fear. Whether you choose to enter the entrepreneurial space or simply expand your reach with hobbies, side hustles, volunteerism, or another realm, share your talents with the world. You will be so glad that you did. Well, that does it for this episode of Keeping Tabs, Following Your Dreams. That is expensive, but it is absolutely worth it. And the priceless result of taking your manifestations in your mind and bringing them into reality, you're looking at living proof. Okay, take good care. I'll see you on my next adventure.